Alright. Let's go back to the drawing board. So, there's a lot of problems with all of the craziness I have going on here. So let's get rid of a lot of it. Let's get rid of most of it. Alright, so we have this thing. Now what I'm actually thinking is, I could probably attach rockets to the side of this. And that might work out pretty well. So let's do 4, as long as that won't overlap with, because I have a lot of other stuff going on here. But that might be, alright, let's do that. And then we'll attach, that seems really big. Oh no, I guess not. It's same, regular size. Alright, let's do let's take this off. Get rid of this. Take this whole thing. Can we attach that to this? Times 4? It's kind of thinking about that. Like that. How does that look? Did that attach up? It's kind of weird, I think. No, I think that made it. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's put I know that I've heard that these don't actually work right. Aerodynamic stuff, but let's go ahead and put a nose cone on top. I think they need that. And let's go ahead and alright, so what do we have? We have these guys. All these guys fire at one time. And then we have the decouplers. All 4. And then we have these other engines. And the decouplers all in the same one. Okay, good. I'm glad we checked. Because we don't want these guys here. We want them there. And I guess while we're in this shape, I feel like it's more stable. So let's actually pop this off. Add on more fuel there. And let's see what this looks like. Let's do it up. So stick that on the bottom. You can do it. Snap. There we go. Alright. And now, let's go ahead and actually move this a little lower. So it's closer. And then we'll do the stabilizer guys. Because they're cool. Ash just this high. Go like that. And then we want them to go at the same time as these engines. So let's go move them up. Like that. Okay. And this is... what is it? That's 8. So I want to do IX. The 9. The Orbit 9. Make sure we have a crew. That's not Jebediah. Jebediah. I tell you. This is dangerous stuff. I want you to stick around. So I don't really know how else it'll work, but let's see. Let's send it to launch. The Orbit 9. We'll see if this type of thing with attaching it to the sides of this thing. My guess is that it'll be a little bit unstable, as you can tell. I haven't even launched yet, and it's not very stable. Let's recover the vessel. Let's put in some struts. I don't know if struts are going to help, but let's put in some struts. Alright, so what these things were all sort of not very stable. So let's do struts. And I want to do 4. How do I oh, no. Yeah. There we go. So 4. There we go. And then I'll do this at 4. Attach. And attach. Alright, I'll put some more in just to be on the safe side. And we'll see how well that really works. See if it stabilizes it. And let's see what that does. I could join these things together too, but we'll try this first. And I'll just say this is a continuation of 9. Make sure we have the proper crew. We don't. Jebediah. Just take the day off, dude. Alright. So now we're at the launch pad. Let's see if it looks like it'll actually survive. Still a little wobbly, but it's a little better this time. So we'll throttle up. 3, 2, 1. Cross your fingers, go! Okay, not too bad. It's a little slow. Taking off. Not trying to SAS. This might work. It's not real quick. I guess there's a lot of weight on this. But looks like we're doing all right. We'll I won't speed it up because it's already kind of unstable. It's really loud in my ear, but I'll probably turn it down for you guys. I guess it'll take a while for this to burn out, so I will catch up with you guys when I get to 10,000, or if everything goes crazy. Alright, I'm approaching, alright, hit 10,000. We'll try and do a little bit of a gravity turn to the 90 degrees. See how that goes. We'll try and keep it there. Maybe a little bit more. And that's good. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, very cool. I think maybe a little bit more. And hopefully the separation works well. 4, yeah, that looks good. I'll drop these guys off pretty quick. And let me kill the engines, drop these guys, and let's take a look at what our current setup is. So in 2 minutes we'll reach that. Let's go ahead and see what an orbit would look like. So that's pretty high out there. This one could be a little bit higher, I guess, actually. Let's see. How do I guess I should just throttle up and go a little more. That way I can get a little higher up. Get rid of this. Because we want this to be, yeah, we want this to be higher up. Okay, cool. So now let's kill these. Pop into here. I should have put another engine actually underneath the thing. Now I think about it, but that's right. So I want to add a maneuver node. Why aren't you working? Add a maneuver node. Ah! This happened to Scoti before too. Let me hop to the Space Center. Jump into here. Hop into this guy, fly. Alright, let me try again. So I'm approaching it. I have a minute to mess around. Boop. Alright, so that's good. That's a little silly, but that's all right. All right, now we want to aim. It's going to be a little bit hard to aim, but I have a minute to get to the angle I want. So I will aim for the blue dot. Oh, too far. Too far. Oh, overcompensate. Go back, go back, go back. See if I can actually get back. I have to remember that it's with all this junk, it's not very responsive. So I need to do it real slow, real careful. The burn time is an unknown. We'll find out once we start burning. I don't know why that is. And then we just need to throttle up to do it. No space bars involved. In 20 seconds, we're going to do our burn. In 5 seconds-ish. And go! So it's a minute burn. So I will get ready with the X key. And I think I'll have enough fuel. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Hard to say. We are still on target. We have another. I think we'll have enough fuel actually left over to do something. Seems like it. Not much though. I should have really put like another engine underneath it to do some fine tuning of stuff later if I want. But it looks like I'll be enough. I like this. This is a decent design. It's a little slightly unstable to start, but it worked out. All right, and we will kill the engines. I stopped it a second early, but that's okay. What do we got? We have 100,000 and 300,000. So it's a little bit of a wonky orbit. Not as wonky as this guy. Poor guy. And I have fuel. I have a bunch of fuel actually. I have electrical charges. So what can we do up here? I'm assuming there's no cool science stuff to do at the moment because we're still in the same spots we've already been. But now that we are in an orbit, is this our MUN? It is. Let's go ahead and when we're here, let's add a maneuver node. And let's see what kinds of stuff we can get into. What are all these different things? Alright, there's a thing. Let's do... What if I pull it the other way? No, that's probably bad. Let's start this one over. Get rid of that guy. Alright, new maneuver node. Wonder how... I mean, that's there, but I have to go through the planet to do that. I don't want to do that. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe I don't want to make it just right there. Maybe I'll make the maneuver node right here. Right here? Oh, it's doing that again, where I can't select anything. Why does it do that? Interesting. Is it one of these things? No, docking over the map. Okay, let me, oh, I guess maybe resume flight? That's quite odd. Silly. Orbital center. Earth. I don't understand why it does that. Okay, let's get to the big guy. And get to here. So we're actually on a decent orbit with... Wow, this is a great orbit. I'm so cool. Let's suppose that I have to go here for a maneuver node. And let's... What does that do? That is an escape. Okay. What if... It's not quite what I want. What if I want to... I want to try and hook up with the Mun. Mun encounter, Mun escape. Alright, I think this is like, if I do it right, will get me a Mun encounter and a bunch of science. So let's see what that's going to look like. So in 9 minutes, I have a burn of unknown. Sounds good. Let's find the blue dot. All right, there's the blue dot. And that's right, I have to not go too fast when I'm trying to aim for it. So let's go back. It's not very maneuverable, this guy. But I have 8 minutes to fine tune it, so it's okay. All right. Is that too much? Did we make it? I think we made it. Good. So now I will actually speed up time a little bit. A little bit more, actually. While we get closer to our burn time. And as we get closer, I'll fine-tune the placement, because it moved a little bit. And the burn is still NA, but I guess that'll change as we get closer. So 2 minutes. 1 minute. Alright, let's go ahead and go regular time. And I'll sort of tweak this positioning a little bit. And I need to remember not to use the space bar, just to use shift. Stay on target. Alright, I'm ready with the shift key. And then I'll switch over to the X key once I actually know how long I have to do it. We might get close to the Mun, or not. We'll see. We'll see, Anton. You have a name now, because you succeeded. Alright, so we have 15 seconds. I'm ready with the shift key. SAS is on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.